Hey, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Let's do a Chicago tune. You know why. We love Chicago. So we're going to go back to 1971 and Chicago's third album. And we're going to do the song Motorboat to Mars into the song Free. They're separated on the albums, but frankly, they really do belong together. All told, it comprises about a 4-minute long song, but if we broke them up, you'd be like a minute 40 on one track and 2 minutes on the other track, and they bleed together, so they're meant to be. Now, Motorboat to Mars actually really showcases Danny Seraphine's amazing drumming, and there's a lot of documentation out there, a lot of video interviews and, articles and stuff that were written, basically talking about how several members of the band Chicago constantly ridiculed and criticized Danny's drumming. Out of time, out of place, so on and so forth. He's a jazz drummer. He garnered the respect of legends like Buddy Rich, who were sitting there saying, that kid can play, when you got Buddy Rich's endorsement, honestly, I don't really give a damn what the horn section has to say. But it is what it is. Danny was the perfect drummer for the band for the first several albums, many albums. And, honestly, it was only when Terry Kath passed away that he got, sort of ostracized and outed from the band. So I got a feeling Terry loved playing with him. He had this jazz improv style to him that not too many drummers have. Mitch Mitchell played with Hendrix, had that jazz freeform style, which is why even when Hendrix sort of disbanded the Experience and started Band of Gypsies with Buddy Miles on drums, eventually he brought back Mitch Mitchell to play drums with him. Ginger Baker, not exactly the most fluid drummer in the world. Amazing drummer, don't get me wrong, but not exactly the most fluid drummer in the world. But again, with a jazz background. Again, you get these trained artists, these trained musicians, and, they want everything, right on the meter. And, as much as I've said it before, I'll say it again, music isn't supposed to be perfect when it has a heartbeat, and a great drummer is the heartbeat of the band. Human heartbeats fluctuates, it goes up and down, when you get excited it goes up, when you're sleeping it goes down. You can go up and down in heartbeat in a matter of seconds, and that's the case with a drummer. Now, if he was so far out there and they were fluctuating from, a tempo of 172 and he fluctuated down to 160, that's a big swing. But when you're, sort of within a couple of beats per minute of one another and you're playing based upon inspiration and feeling, well, again, that's the humanity of a drummer. Not everybody is a metronome. With that said, here we go with Motorboat to Mars and Free. chair dancing's a workout. Wow. God. Yeah. Killer tune, killer groove, killer everything. Terry's voice. Wow. Just one of those. Again, I don't know how many videos I've done on Chicago, 25 by now, I think. And the same accolades can be repeated over and over and over and over and over again. And it still blows my mind how people don't know the early Chicago stuff. It's mystifying to me. Again, every day or almost every day, some Chicago is played in my work. I make sure of it. And every single time, people are like, who's that? People who recognize it go, oh man, cool, old Chicago. Yeah. It's the same reaction by so many people who walk through the door. And I'm mystified. I know they've sold millions and millions of albums. They're multi platinum selling artists. And yet, in this day and age, people who passively know the band only know 25 or 64 or the ballads from the 80s. And that's it. And it is, oh yeah, okay, maybe they know Sunday in the Park. Or Saturday in the Park, sorry. Saturday in the Park, God. Or, maybe just the obscure version, the obscure art person, passive listener will know, does anybody know what time it is? You might get a person who knows the beginnings. That's it. Again, your real diehard fans are like, oh yeah, I haven't listened to Chicago 1 or haven't listened to Chicago 2 or whatever it is in, decades. Oh my God, I got to go listen to this again. I know immediately they go out to their car and they go and they put it on. They go pull it off of a streaming service or find it on their iTunes or whatever it is. And they listen to it. And I know they're driving home grooving out to it. I know they are. But again, I am always surprised at how many people just passively are discovering it. And they're shocked when I say, oh, yeah, that's Chicago. Well, again, feel like we're spreading the word. Hopefully people appreciate it. I know that all the Chicago fans out there who are chiming in on this do. So thank you. Please feel free to write a comment and we can talk about it further. Okay. I appreciate you and I wish you all well. Take care.